to the Sad Dads Club podcast. Here's everybody's favorite sad dads, Jim and Foo.
You know, football, man and football and destroying each other and like the whole gladiatorial thing.
Right.
And it's all
like we're in Rome, we're Romans or something.
Yeah. And in my day, football was just, they're fucking they were coked out.
Put some dirt on it and get back out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen. You only say that because you're looking at it from a perspective of, this was entertainment to me. I have no skin in the game. You can't now be ignorant that some of these professionals who, sure, were making millions of dollars. Some of them weren't, but some were. And some of these men now have debilitating physical injuries, debilitating mental struggles, if not permanent brain damage, suffered or took their own lives because of mental concussions, frequently because the game is just flat out outpaced the safety equipment.
Don't even start to mention the fact that probably almost all of those dudes came from very little or no money.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're coming from a background of poor-ish, middle America.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably some dudes that have a little money that came from homes that had some money.
Sure.
But a lot of them are not rich when they get in there.
Ticket, yeah.
Yeah, that's their ticket.
So this whole it just rubbed me immediately. It just rubbed me wrong because it's like you're probably thinking this is like a funny offhand comment because you miss football was like a man's sport. And you miss just when men were just running into each other, and it was hard tackles and fucking ESPN.
Well, let's take that guy who's making the comment.
It was a woman.
All right, let's take her.
Take the person.
Put her in all the shit.
Yeah.
And put her out on the field.
Yeah. How hard do you want to get hit over and over again? Are you having fun yet?
Let her do a couple of downs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I tell you, and now let's run this out for a 16, 17, 18-week season? Yeah, what are you looking at,
Yeah.
What are you looking at for your retirement? Do you think you'll be able to walk?
Right.
Do you think you'll be able to fucking count?
Those dudes that are like on the line, right, that just take a beating every single play.
Yeah.
Like shoulders, hands, elbows, wrists.
Yes.
Their legs, their knees, their ankles.
Yeah.
Every moving joint.
I've seen
their heads.
A number of YouTube science stuff at scale. Those guys at the defense and offensive line are getting hit by trucks.
Yep.
It's a ridiculous amount of force.
Yeah.
And this person will be like, listen.
You can't talk unless you've gone the walk. Right.
Like, you're just chucking stones thinking you're making funny jokes about people who are too soft now. Do you want to... It's entirely possible that a sport like that just gets canned once reasonable, talented players stop playing because they value their bodies over money.
And their longevity.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
we talked about this. We were talking about helmets.
Yes.
The evolution of helmets.
Mm-hmm.
And this goes back to what I was saying, what we were talking about at that show, whatever that show was a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at the football players back when they were wearing leather helmets and really like long sleeve shirts, like that was going to help.
Yeah.
You look at those guys compared to the dudes that are playing football now.
Yeah.
And really, I mean, sure, they have a lot of equipment now. The helmets are a hell of a lot better than they used to be.
Sure.
But those dudes still take the beating. They take much harder beating than the guys in the 70s, the guys in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Nowadays, they're bigger, they run faster, they're stronger, they're heavier.
Yeah.
Like
they
all
don't
the
go
things.
to an accounting job in the off season.
No.
They go to the weight room.
Yeah. or they sit in a fucking ice tub.
Yeah,
all summer.
Like ludicrous. That's a good point. The helmet's a good point. Friday last week was the Wood Creek's first football game.
Yeah,
the band was playing in the stands as they would, and I saw one kid on Wood Creek's team wearing that. It's like a pillow. It's like a pillow. I'm gonna say helmet,
like a
condom.
Cushion. Yeah,
that goes over
the helmet.
Over the helmet.
Helmet condom.
Yeah, you can't miss it. It was, you know.
Is it not the same color as the helmet?
No, it was like a black pillowed cushion type of thing. So, and the rest of the kids have like it's like a maroon and white. They have a couple helmets, but you could tell. Plus, it makes it look
way bigger.
Way bigger.
Yeah.
He was a running back. He played both offense and defense. But he had one on. I'm like, fucking good for that kid. I mean,
that's the same. You could say the same shit about like race car drivers that are wearing Hans devices now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's how Earnhardt died, right?
He wasn't wearing.
He didn't have an.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was.
He was like, oh no, man.
Yeah. So, when you take personal safety because you want to live and see your family and your grandkids or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
And football players have a very short. If they make it to the big leagues, the National Football League, their careers typically are pretty short. It's not like they're playing into their 40s.
Yeah, unless
typically.
you're in a specific position or, but yes, you're 100% correct.
Yeah.
If you make it, you're on the very downhill side of your career at 30.
Yeah.
Like
if you're 30, you're probably an old guy.
Yeah. Yes.
You're an old veteran on the team.
Yes.
And you're probably worried that you're going to get
right.
cut
And you're like,
or not renewed.
Renew my contract before my fucking ACL blows out or my Achilles or my back. But
yeah.
I don't find those things funny because her political joke. It's because you think you're trying to take a shot at someone or some part of the audience that's trying to protect the players so that there is a game, and you're trying to make a joke about winding back the clock at the player's expense.
Yeah.
You have no real big picture concept that the people trying to slow the game down or the people trying to be considerate of players who are now treating their body as a method of income.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to start questioning things.
It's difficult to watch some of the changes in the NFL, like kickoffs and stuff, where they've really tried to slow the speed down, where dude's catching the ball and running it back for the first tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Those dudes are headed at each other like two freight trains.
Yeah. Yes.
And often that's when dudes get plowed.
And I have
hurt.
I have still seen.
It's hard to watch that.
Yes.
Because it's not as entertaining and it's not what you're used to. And I don't necessarily care for it, but I understand why they're doing it.
I still see in the last 2 years since the new kickoff, and you can't go until someone touches it.
Yeah.
I still see returns, like kickoff returns. So
yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
Does it happen as frequently? No, but the injuries are down. And someone just flat out did the math on where the distance needs to be and the amount of times that there are injuries at XY speed from a kicker. They've got plenty of analytics to show that they're trying to stop stuff.
I mean, the NFL is not going to be super transparent and be like, oh yeah, all these dudes are all fucked up. They're going to keep all that quiet, but internally they're like, oh yeah, our injuries are down now, and that's good.
Yeah.
I mean,
right, and there still are.
Yeah.
There are kickoff returns and there are punt returns.
Yeah.
I have a hard time now at my age looking at like YouTube, like hardest hits in NFL history. If I was 20 years old, I would have gobbled that shit up. Like, to see someone just get flat out knocked unconscious in, like, big hits. Like, oh, yeah, fucking gladiator nut swole.
Yeah, you didn't have kids then.
Right.
Yeah.
Did not have kids.
Now you're watching that shit and you're like, that's someone's son that just got fucking railed.
Right. And may not be able to, what was it, 3-4 years back? There was a Bills defensive back, I believe, took a hit so hard, it stopped his heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen.
It's not funny.
It's not funny. I was just, we were looking at bats with my dad. I started getting
the
fed,
one with wings and teeth?
No, the flying,
baseball bats.
Guano. Yeah, baseball bats.
Okay.
I got
Louisville Slugger bats.
Yes.
Okay.
I started getting fed. It was probably I probably looked up like some sort of umpire rule in a chat with my dad, and so I got fed like this channel, Bat Brothers.
Oh, you know why? It was because you looked at all the safety equipment.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this guy just hits. He tests bats off of like a pitching machine.
Yeah.
He played college for Utah baseball at some point, but he just hits bats like adult rec league. So
he goes and gets different bats and then just brings them in and tests
then
them out.
These ones, these are hot.
These are shit.
These are ones
good.
you should be playing in your adult rec league, and you're just hitting home runs all the time.
Is he doing aluminum bats or wood bats or both?
All bats.
All
the
bats.
Composite ones.
Okay.
I ran across a video where he tests all wiffle ball bats.
Oh,
it is
that's pretty cool.
Crazy stupid.
Yeah.
So
I did a wiffle ball bat. So, I'm
on the run.
The
cops got my gun.
There you go.
I forgot space. I drove right home, but I'm gonna need stuff I torn. Okay.
Yeah, read that on the show.
Yeah. Okay.
Did it say anything about tampons?
No, no, it was for my brother.
Oh, good.
It's safe. And this guy, he has some sort of like sensor radar gun passing over the plate.
Yeah,
that's tracking the exit velocity of the ball off the bat, and he's hitting some of these 118, 120. 125, 128. Wow. And
I actually would have thought it would have been higher.
No.
Especially with a composite or aluminum bat.
Those are the high end.
Crazy.
I think I don't know if I've seen anything over 134 from that guy.
Wow, that's pretty fast.
But when you realize that a human isn't pitching typically over 100 on like the fast days.
Yeah, maybe
not consistently.
101. Yeah.
The
maybe
balls are leaving the bat
way faster.
Way faster.
Imagine if you're a pitcher and having a ball return at you.
That's where we went.
Yeah.
Like my dad, he's like that. There have been a number of little league instances where he had, this was probably 4 weeks or so ago. He had a pitcher take a right off the bat
beeline,
and it like split his cheek right at like your cheekbone, the zygomatic arch, like
right
sure. Here, black eye, but it split, and mom comes onto the, mound. He got taken care of, but there are a number of it's starting to happen. Softball is one of the few where a lot of the ladies will keep their helmets on even while base running.
Yeah.
If you, Ian, do you remember Ian?
Yep.
He was playing a adult rec league softball, and on a hit he was on first, and going from first to second, he took a softball to the temple.
Oh.
A line drive. So
from off the bat?
Yeah, crack, hit. He starts running, and it zipped like between, probably 10 feet off of first. It dropped him.
Did it knock him out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, like hospital.
That's the worst place to get
doing the shaky shit
for sure.
Like epileptic seizure kind of like stuff.
Yikes.
Yeah, rough stuff. Man, so it's not just football.
Yeah.
But I would have a hard time.
See, this is why I don't think that in baseball at any level they should be using aluminum bats or composite bats.
Well, yeah, MLB is still wooden.
It's all wooden.
It's all wooden.
But I mean, the return off it's like a Superman bat.
Oh yeah,
right? It takes a normal hitter and makes them suddenly a different kind of hitter.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't think that that's realistic.
No,
I think that it should be. I mean, just from tradition, right? It should be wooden bats.
And they do a lot of. My dad said that certainly Little League specifically, there are brackets of legal bats, so you can't bring something that's going to turn you into like Ken Griffey Jr. when you're 12 years old type of shit.
Yeah.
He's like, but then he's like, but there is like he's like, it's kind of funny. The most fun that my dad has is, it's the 45 to 55-year-old brackets and then up of adult rec league that's here in the Auburn and Roseville area. He's like, because those guys, most of them are hurt.
Oh, yeah.
They're old men.
And they're barely making it around the bases.
Right.
Yeah.
They're right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So none of them are swinging at probably even 90% anyway, because they got to go to work tomorrow and they can't deal with blowing out their back.
Yeah.
He's like it was 2 weeks ago before he went down to SoCal. He had a adult semifinals rec league up at James Field in Auburn. And he had an older gentleman get a hit. And on his way to first, nope, a hammy.
Oh,
a hammy,
yeah.
blow a hammy. And,
oh, yeah.
and then everyone's like making jokes. And then he didn't make it to second. He had to have someone come in. And then
pinch run for him.
he's like, then on Sunday, man, this poor fella, he got hit by a ball.
Oh, God.
Took a base. And then his second at bat later on, hit by the ball.
Oh, wow.
Got a base. On his third at bat, even his own team was like, hit him, he still can take it. and it's like one of the Savannah Bananas type of thing.
Yeah.
He's like, a lot of the banter for the older bracket adult men's
is their own team making fun of them.
Everybody's just there's somehow they've got beer and the thing and and everyone's having. He's like, everyone. It's a slower speed.
Yeah.
Everyone's having a good time.
Yeah.
And a lot of the guardrails to being too stupid is the men's own physical injuries that they're, I've had my knee replaced, so I have to hit it so I can walk to fucking first kind of thing.
Yeah. I got to hit it out of here somewhere far.
I'm always the bunter because I can't, my back, I got a fusion, so I can't make a full swing, so I bunt. He's like, and they're all fun about it. He's like, this guy who's been hit 2 or 3 times already
in the same game.
In the same game, comes up to bat, and both sides are like, you ought to just hit that motherfucker. He's got it coming. He probably did something to his wife he shouldn't have. Just hit him again.
That's funny.
Absolutely. So he has the most fun doing those games. But you could imagine if you were somewhat fit, you could buy one of these bats. Of which the composite bats, I had this longer discussion as well with my dad. This guy who's testing the bats is, like he's ripped. Like he's a stocky guy.
Yeah.
He's not like veined out.
So he's got some power behind it already.
He's a power hitter.
Yeah.
So he swings these bats not necessarily at full speed because he breaks the bats.
No.
The composite, the resin or the carbon fiber,
Ocean Gate.
He breaks them down the seams.
It's Ocean Gate all over again.
Yeah. Could you imagine? I'm like, well, I can't imagine a bat that is $500.
That's good for one hit.
Right. Like, no shit. If I were somehow to, at one at-bat, get the ball in
the swing,
in the sweet spot, and in that moment in time, Babe Ruth came down and just fed me all of his juice.
Yeah.
And yoked it and then broke a bat, I'd be like, well, that was stupid.
Yeah. That was almost worth it.
Yeah. Was it a home run? Oh, it was a triple. Well, this is fucking bullshit.
I paid for that bat on a credit card. God damn it.
It's not even paid off yet. Shit.
Fuck.
You know, but this guy goes on and on about the longevity of some of these composite bats.
Yeah.
Now, he is a slugger by all, definition. It is entirely possible that someone at you or my's talent playing
if you could call it that.
Adult men's baseball would probably get all that there was out of a bat like that.
Yeah. I mean, you could just give me cut a branch off a tree and just let me swing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just chainsaw handle.
Can I hit it with
a
tennis ball racket? Something.
A racquetball.
Something.
Yeah.
So safety stuff in baseball, you're not hitting each other in baseball, obviously, but I'm almost more scared of a ball coming back at a pitcher at 110 miles an hour, and he only chucked it
80 or
at
75
85 to 90.
Yeah.
And you're like, how fast? If you're putting everything into your pitch, you're putting yourself in almost like a compromised position for reaction. And now this thing is coming back at you.
Yeah.
At over 100 miles an hour. Like, holy shit.
I've watched a series of pitchers who had balls come back at them where they're like trying to react to it or
Yeah.
And that's telling because they're following through the pitch as the ball is getting into the strike zone, and then that's coming off the bat at more than what they threw it back at them.
100 and Jesus.
Yeah, so
that's frightening.
Yeah, like it's risk reward. I guess
at some point you're gonna see pitchers being mandated to wear,
or they got that pitcher cage that they've got.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then there's I've seen the complaints about MLB trying to speed up the game. Oh, no, and reviews. Like, it's taking too long, and the reviews, blah, blah, blah. And I see complaints both ways. Like, there are that the umpire's perspective of a strike zone is absolutely bullshit, and the calls are terrible, and there's too much human error. So MLB implements camera reviews. Well, now the computers are taking over. Now you're removing the historical legacy of baseball. Wait, listen,
which way do you want it?
You little shit.
Yeah. Have you watched any baseball on TV recently?
No.
Because I do on occasion.
Do you?
Yeah. Over last weekend I watched the Giants and somebody else. But it's on TV. You get the drawn-in strike zone and where the ball hits the spot.
Yeah.
And they show whether it's in the strike zone or not. That's nothing new, but it's like fascinating. And from what I have seen, the ump gets it right.
Yeah.
Pretty much all the time.
And that's not to say that they're not going to fuck up.
Right.
On occasion.
Well, the closest is when it's like a very tight catch and tag where someone's running a base or they're hitting home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, even sometimes in the replays, you're like, are they? I don't.
Yeah, where's you're like second frame, third frame, mitt? Ooh, I don't, his foot, and then his foot, and
there was actually a one where they replayed it numerous times because the dude was stealing second. And I don't know, it was like the second baseman bobbled the ball or whatever, but he dove in and kind of went around to try and skirt, but his hand came off the bag and he ended up getting touched.
Oh.
So he called him out, and then it was like, well, is he really out? And then they had to replay it a few times, like, oh, yeah, the ump got that right.
Yeah.
That's complicated of a situation.
Yeah.
That we watched on replay countless times. The ump got it right the first time. And that's impressive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think these are in place, and I don't mind it taking it a little bit longer for those guys to get the call right. I'd rather have a right call than the complaints afterwards of like, well, now we're looking at it and it's wrong.
Right.
I would rather have it be right in the moment than have it be fucked up and then be able to have someone complain about it later.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's a very tough judgment to make in a split second.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the fact that they can see the play develop and happen right in front of them and be able to make the correct call because they're seeing it in the moment. They're not watching the replay. They're watching it in real time.
That foot, that arm, that mitt, that ball.
Yeah. I mean, you got to have like the wide angle view. I mean, they're standing pretty close to the bag, but they got to have the wide angle view and be able to see.
1, 2, that. Oh, shit. While I was looking at that one, did I see that one? Like how, man. Yeah, I don't disparage those, umpires and refs. It's a hard job. And, you know, I'm sure Data's did golf. Did he do, like, competitive stuff, like in high school, football or baseball or
golf?
Golf.
He played on the golf team.
I think with, like, we talked earlier, families that have a student, whatever the sport is, that has some sort of, like, it's the golden ticket. Like, if you do this well, scholarships, full ride, this. I think that has started. I'm trying to. It was probably my generation of parents where the micro tuning of a sport for a child to try and maximize their talent or force or practice talent into them, so that a sports full ride was an option for a career or money.
Right.
Whereas probably my dad's generation and back, it was the guys that had a ton of talent were easily identifiable, and it was almost like the gifted ones stood out, and the gifted ones got the scholarships, and that's just, and if you weren't gifted, that was it. You know, you were second string, or you were the backup fullback, and then you went to.
You had to go walk on somewhere.
You went to school, or you went and bagged groceries, and that was enjoy high school. That was it.
Yeah.
But now you've got these parents that are so.
I know one.
Like overbearing. What?
I know one.
Overbearing that they are. Like off-season strength training, and you have a swing coach, and you have a pitching coach, and you have or it's a swing coach for golf, and a football coach, and a dietitian, and a Anna, and you're doing these leagues and the other. Like, you're a sports kid, all the way. Because if you don't get picked up by Stanford or Berkeley or Oklahoma, well, and on a full ride, well, then we got nothing.
Maybe it's just student loans.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Congratulations, you got a 3.2 GPA, and you have an economics degree. And what do you want to do with the rest of your life? Play football?
Right.
No, the NFL didn't draft you, son. What are you going to do with that economics degree? Play football?
Well, I know that Shanna works with, I think the teacher that she works with, her son had a football ride somewhere and ended up getting injured. in high school, like in a game or something in high school, and see ya. Just
damn.
Yeah. And then my neighbor, I want to say their son Gio had a track scholarship, which you don't normally hear people getting track scholarships, but he had a track scholarship for some small school that was back east somewhere. And like in New York, in like rural New York somewhere, like a little tiny college. And he had this track scholarship, and he ended up injuring his knee running and couldn't.
That was it?
Yeah.
Party's over.
Yeah, because I think that even if you get injured, they can take away your scholarship.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So that's rough. I mean, you're getting injured working for them, essentially.
Yeah.
So and then they didn't really get much help. Or I don't know if he just didn't. I don't know the full story. Yeah. But it sounded like he didn't get a lot of help from the school as far as his injury.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's rough. Plus, it's track, so it's not like it's a football team that has all the resources.
Right.
So I don't know how they
get around that.
Yeah. But yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Some
people never even make it to the college.
Right.
They get injured in their last high school game or something. You know.
Like, what were your plans?
Well,
not that.
Yeah, I was going to play.
Yeah. No. Sierra College.
That's tough, man.
You know,
especially for how much school costs these days.
Yeah. Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
And I know.
Yeah.
It's no bueno.
It's bonkers.
Anyway, what do you got? Anything?
You know what? We have been so busy for like the last month and maybe a week or two. That last weekend, first of all, it was hot outside. So I didn't really care to go do anything.
Nope.
But we just did almost nothing. I mean, I did some stuff here and there.
You guys were pegged for like stuff. So that's not shocking to me.
Yeah. Oh, I do have something.
Go.
Fucking rats, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All of a sudden, so I bought the griddle, right?
Yeah.
And it's an interesting cabinet in the sense that there's has like a doors down below.
Yes.
And the back and the griddle or the LP tank sits inside where the doors open up. And in the back of the cabinet is open on the top. So it sits up about maybe 5 or 6 inches above the floor. And then it's open all the way across the back. So I kept thinking, because I've had it, a year-ish?
Yeah.
I kept thinking, man, at some point, critters are going to get in here.
So
rats.
This is like the lid?
Not the lid, the bottom cabinet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So so the bottom cabinet, it's enclosed around the bottom in the back, but it's open around the top.
Okay.
It's like a big rectangular hole in the back.
Got it.
So I kept waiting for something. Nothing would get in. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe we've licked the rat issue. I mean, we've got bait boxes and pest control and blah, blah, blah. So all of a sudden, like a week and a half or so ago, the cat sits at the back door and peeks out, and all of a sudden she's attacking the glass, trying to get to movement outside. And Melanie goes back there and she's like watching, because it's like still sort of dusky outside. It's not quite dark. And she sees a fucking rat, and a pretty good sized one, like hanging around underneath the griddle.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, okay. Because, yeah, there are shits and stuff inside the griddle.
Okay.
That was one of the first things that happened was the griddle has a paper towel holder. And so I've had a roll of paper towels on it ever since I got it.
Right.
And open up the door in the morning one day to let the dog out, and there are shreds of paper towel all over the ground underneath the griddle.
Yeah.
And the sides little shelves were folded down, so it had gotten into what would be the the side of the table was folded down, so now it's like a ledge. It had gotten up on the ledge in the inside of what would be the side of the table.
Right.
And just chewed away at all of the paper towel, and then stored some underneath the griddle top where the burners are.
Oh, good. Have fun.
So there's shit in there. And I didn't know that at the time.
Yeah.
So I like clean up the fucking paper towels. I throw the rest of the roll away.
Yeah.
And I start up the griddle to cook on it, and I've got an orange flame shooting out the side. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, that's where all the paper towels are. So also knowing now too, like I didn't even think about it, there's probably shits underneath there too.
Right.
So that's fun.
Great.
So that happened, and then later on the cat was attacking the glass, and so I called our pest control people because we're like bi-monthly, so every other month. And I'm like, hey, you can call them at any time and they'll come back out and recheck stuff. So I'm like, can you come out and check our traps? I have a feeling, or not our traps, our bait boxes.
Right.
I have a feeling that we're out of bait and they're now moving around the backyard.
Right. Looking
opportunistically. Right.
Yep.
Sure as shit, every single box was empty. So he added one more. So I have now 4 bait boxes that he completely loaded up to their max capacity. And then brought in 2 traps. And my griddle was a fucking mess because they had been inside of it. So I hadn't bothered to clean it out yet. Even though it fucking is just killing me to look at it like that. So he's like, hey, do you mind if I put the traps in the griddle? They seem to want to be in there. Sure. So we set one on the bottom and one on the shelf. And then nothing happened. That was Thursday. Nothing happened Thursday. But Friday night, we snapped 2 in there. One, I open up the cabinet. There's only 1 rat in there that's dead and snapped. The other trap is gone. Don't know where it went. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm cleaning up. I'm like, okay, I got 2. Maybe that. So I like get the hose. I rinse all the fucking shits out of there, and then get a towel with some soap, and I scrub everything.
Right.
And then I find the other trap with a fucking alive rat in it.
Oh.
Well, that's always fun.
Was it like an arm?
It was a back leg stuck in it. And so I just took the grabber claws and picked up the trap and dropped him in the green can with his dead buddy. And then I left the trap on him.
Yeah, well, yeah, because
I'm not gonna get bit trying to take the trap off of him.
Yeah.
So the other trap I reset and I put back in the griddle. I was home by myself, same early evening, and I just hear snap, and then the sound of the inside of the griddle just, and so he is a dude stuck inside the griddle and can't get out because he's got this trap stuck on him. So same problem. And I left him out there, and the girls were like not happy because every once in a while he would just clunk around.
Help me.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not going. So then the next day I go out there and he's huddled up. He's alive still with a fucking trap stuck on him. So I grabbed the grabbers, grabbed the fucking snapper, picked him up, and took him out to the can and dropped him in there with his other 2 buddies.
Right. Have fun, asshole.
Yeah,
You're like, hey man, this is Jim again. The 2 traps just went missing, man.
No, so what I did is when Tuesday rolled around for trash day, I went out there and opened up the can. Of course, they're fucking stinking it up. They're both dead. And then I pulled them both off and recovered my traps.
Oh, okay. They were
recovered the snappers.
Yeah.
And I have yet to set them back up because I was kind of grossed out.
Sure.
But yeah, so fucking way active. All of a sudden, rats going on. It's just, it's driving me crazy. It's absolutely driving me crazy. It's very, very frustrating because, we tried to set up the backyard. We got a fire pit, we want to be able to cook out there and eat out there, and the girls don't want to be back there because rats.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very frustrating.
It like puts a huge downer on trying to be in your own space.
Yeah.
Today's Wednesday. Monday night, I'm in the office, fucking around on the computer, and Venus is doing office stuff or band stuff in the kitchen, and it's somewhere about 11:30 or so, and I hear, "Phil, down the hall, come here, quick!" And I look down the hall, and she's like peeking around the corner. She's like, "Come here, come here, quick!"
Okay.
So I come down the hall.
Were you bebopping?
Yeah, I was zippity-doo-dooing
Okay.
down the hall.
Yeah.
And she's like, the possums in the back window by the coffee machine. And I went, what? And we both walk over to her, what is her like coffee station, which is a window. And on the other side of the window is my griddle.
Uh-huh.
And then at 90 degrees is my barbecue. But right outside the window where her coffee is the backside of my Blackstone, of my griddle.
Yeah.
And I have covers for both the barbecue and the Blackstone.
Yep.
And we had just cooked, I think I just cooked something on the barbecue earlier in the evening. So both of the covers were on the Blackstone. So the Blackstone was completely just had, a canvas black thing of coverings.
Yeah.
Look out the window, and on the Blackstone, on top of the covers, is what we both probably surmised was not a juvenile possum.
So a smaller,
not the one that we usually see on the Ring cameras in the front yard.
Okay.
He looks a little bit younger. And he has zero fucks about the light being on and two people audibly talking that there's is on. And then I'm like, well, fucking, is he going to go away? So I tap on the window, and he kind of just like moves his head around, looks at the window, and kind of, because they look like they have fucking gecko, like, can you even see me straight looking at like pigeon eyes?
Yeah.
And they're black, so he looks fucking dead inside. I don't know what a possum is thinking. But he has zero fucks. And it looks like he's kind of digging for the grease trap on the backside of the Blackstone.
Yeah.
But because the covers are on it, you can't get to it. So he wouldn't be able to dig for it. Neither my barbecue or the Blackstone is enclosed, but we have caught what would probably be him on the second, like setting your tools, the second, like a shelf of my Blackstone.
Yeah.
Is at just enough height that the trash can that I sit next to it, it's like I've heard him and caught him on that shelf of the Blackstone, using it to like lean over and grab stuff, grease, cleaning paper towels out of the thing.
Yeah.
But no rats. I have
maybe because the possum.
It could be.
Yeah.
But it is definitely having not dogs anymore. The possums are definitely like,
here's a good space we can go
all
into.
over. Yeah. Piper and I saw one that, like, crossing the street on our way home the other night, like right in the middle of the road, bebopping.
Yeah.
I guess if I had to choose, both of them are in my fucking trash, so I'm not happy about that. But that's also on me to make sure that I've got lids and I'm not leaving food or grease out anyway, because we've dealt with rats before.
Yeah.
So I have gotten a little bit lazy anyway. I've got trash that has no lid, and the possums are clearly getting into it. So I need to have a lid on my trash anyway, but the possums are not all that skittish of people at this point.
Yeah.
Like, well,
they live in a neighborhood, so they're probably used to it.
They're here somewhere. Like, I don't know where their nest is, but there's a
See, that's the thing I always think about.
Community.
Where do they go? Where's their normal?
You know, I've seen.
Where's their 3-bedroom house or whatever? You know,
I've seen the skunk go into the drains.
Oh yeah, I've seen possums do that too.
I don't know. We've seen raccoons over here in the ravine open space place. So I know there's all 3 of those. I know I've seen raccoons. I've definitely seen the possums and the skunks. Where they're, and because of our proximity here to the open space, it's entirely possible that they're over there. But some of the people around here have unmanicured hedges that they could just as easily be living in those.
Right.
As long as I'm not seeing rats, I'm okay with possums. As long as they're not making a mess. The one knocked over the fucking trash can about a week ago.
Yeah.
But that was, I left. Oh, fuck, I overcooked the bacon. And I chucked that into there. And then I wiped up the grill and I cleaned up the grill. There's bacon grease and the fucking paper towels. I chucked that into the trash. I'm like, hey, man, 1, you made a mess. I don't appreciate that very much. Yeah. But that dude probably had the shits because there was a ton of bacon grease in all of those paper towels. I'm like, man, you were probably shitting yourself all the way back to the den.
Yeah.
And that's what you get.
Yeah.
Plus
your cholesterol levels are going to be...
Man, you got to watch those HDLs, buddy. You know, you got to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
So, haven't seen much of rats.
Yeah.
I keep my bait boxes. My bait boxes get hit, but not emptied anymore. So I know they're around.
Yeah.
But not to the capacity that they were, and certainly not. It's been a while. Like we've talked. It's probably been months or so since I've trapped a number of them.
Mm-hmm.
That is not happening anymore.
Yeah. Well, it was weird because for a while we didn't have any real activity, and they would only hit like Shan's flowers that she just bought or whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was kind of surprised that I hadn't had any activity in the griddle.
Were they in your barbecue?
Not that I could tell. While the pest control guy was here, I did have some grease in the griddle's grease catcher, so I cleaned that. Yeah. So that's clean right now because I have not used it since because fucking rat shit. And all the tools, and I was storing all my tools and stuff were down, and that's why I was like very conscious of whether or not they were in there, is because that's where I keep my tools, and if they're in there, now I got to clean all that stuff.
All the tools, yeah.
Yeah. So all like the cabinets been completely emptied out. All the tools have been taken in the house. Like I don't have paper towels out there anymore. It's very irritating because it's like super convenient to. That's why you have some of those things, right? Like the paper towel holder. There's a trash hanger on the other side that I can't use because they'll get into it.
Right.
So it's, you know, just like you can't.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, like I just want to be able to use my space for what I want to use it for. You know what I mean? It's very frustrating. And I do have covers on everything. The smoker has a cover. The grill has a cover. The griddle has a cover. And the cover was on it when they got inside. So I got some really heavy-duty magnets on Amazon. And I'm going to get something that will cover the back and then like hold it in place with magnets.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Like some sort of maybe a screen material or maybe a metal screen of some kind or something.
Get yourself a little Red Ryder BB gun and just
my neighbor does that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shoots them all the time. That's what he was telling me yesterday.
Oh, so your neighbor having the same problem?
Yeah, he has issues sometimes in the back at his house across the street. But he actually came over up in the attic because we had a rat that got in the attic some number of months ago. And it was one of those ones where it got snapped on the rear end and was dragging the trap around and making a bunch of noise in the attic, like above the garage.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then he came up, because it was in a place I couldn't get to it. So he came up with his little pellet gun, BB gun rifle and shot it a couple times.
Yeah.
I never recovered it, so it's up there dead.
Oh, Shiza.
I never recovered. It's in a place that is really hard to get to, so I just left it.
There is a number of channels, I believe they're out of the Midwest, where these guys put like night vision scopes.
Oh, geez.
On their like pellet rifles.
Yeah.
And
just shoot them.
Shoot rats in people's barns on their farm.
Okay.
And then
is this like a service they provide or just something to do for? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's their service. Okay. And then as a side hustle, they post the YouTube videos of them
doing it,
removing rodent infestations.
Wild.
Multiple channels post these things. Like fucking, that's crazy. Like this guy's income is rodent hunting. Like, to see it looks like straight your son. It's like Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
This is like the green tinted night vision, and a rat will like look his way, and there's a glare in the eyes, and then you see, spink, and then he does this like this little, fucking
like a graphic thing.
Yeah, it's like like a crosshair flash as it drops a rat, and you're just like, dude.
Wow.
But you can see, because it's not a bullet, so the velocity of the pellet is something that you can see, and it's night vision, so there's a glare on it.
And they have no idea it's coming.
No, fucking none. Yeah. Like he's dropped a rat that was next to another rat, and the one is convulsing, and then you hear like the slide of like almost like a bolt action.
Next one. The one looked at him like, "What are you doing, Fred?"
What'd you eat, dude? Oh, it's not fun, but
wow. Yeah.
This is crazy shit.
My wife is like, "Oh my God, it's still alive. I feel so bad. He's struck." And I'm like, "Bro, do you feel bad after he eats all your fucking shit that we went to the Lowe's and spent money on? Do you feel bad after he gets in my griddle or my grill and I've got to clean it before I can fucking use it?"
Yeah.
No, I don't care.
I just read Fresno. Fresno will lose the almond industry in middle of the state. Fresno specifically is going to lose what I believe was $500 million this year because of rats.
Oh, really?
Chewing irrigation lines.
Oh.
Infesting some of the trees, removing blossoms.
Oh, they're really going off.
Or contaminating farm operations to the point to where, electrical wires are chewed and the irrigation thing doesn't go off, or something is chewed and a valve doesn't work anymore, or so something doesn't get water, or a hydraulic line gets chewed and the tractor is completely foobar,
right?
That kind of stuff, to the tune of $500 million this year for California. That the almond industry is going to be
hurting. And those fuckers don't have jobs.
Right.
They don't have any. They don't have to pay rent.
Right. How'd they even get here? They're probably here illegally.
Oh, yeah.
Those rats.
We should send the rice out for them.
Send the rats
the rat
back.
Infestation.
Could you deport rats if you could catch them? I don't know. But, there was a number of farms in the area where, like, we can't catch them fast enough. He's like, the ones that we, historically thought that they were burrowing in or nesting at some of the buildings, we've abated that problem, and now they're nesting in the orchard itself, in the trees, which is like a net new for rats, or at the base of the trees.
Hey,
and
check this out.
Right.
There's a lot of nice trees out here.
Mira, if you live upstairs, on the top of the tree, the fucking almonds are right here, bro. Why are you chewing cables? I got the fucking almonds.
Yeah.
Fucking mira.
That's crazy.
It's rats.
That's gross, dude.
Rats, man.
Yeah. Well, at least almonds have holes on them, right?
Right. When you get
so
to
they're
your
not going to shit and piss on the actual almond.
the Blue Diamond aisle, just know that they're struggling. And
Have you ever been to the Blue Diamond in Sacramento?
No.
Downtown?
I have not.
I have.
I have driven by it.
Dude, they have the little shop there.
Yeah.
They got everything. They got all the flavors.
I imagine. It always
And I
seemed
love
like
Blue Diamond
such
almonds.
an out-of-place thing.
Well, because that was
you're
their
like,
processing facility there.
thing. Blue Diamond Almond Factory.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Well, I remember when we
The
moved to
fuck?
Sacramento, we went there because it was actually, I don't know if they're still, I assume they're still processing stuff there.
I think so.
But we went and did tours there as when I was a kid, literally.
Really?
We drove to Sacramento from Fair Oaks and went on the Blue Diamond tour. It was awesome.
Really?
Yeah, it was fun.
Free almonds?
Yeah, they give you samples and stuff.
Fuck yeah.
But
I could eat my weight in almonds.
I love almonds.
Yeah. Those like the original like smokehouse ones. I would. Yeah.
The wasabi and soy. Have you had those?
Yes. I also like the habanero ones. I think it's a habanero barbecue. Ooh, spicy habanero, whatever that one.
Yeah.
I really like those ones too.
Yeah.
Spicy dill pickle.
They got like
I'll
a
eat those,
blueberry
too.
one and shit. They got all kinds of flavors. Anyway,
I'm an almond fan.
I am too.
Yeah, but I've not been to it.
You should go. It's a little bit cheaper, and they have everything. If you're just looking to buy some almonds, it's like, if you're an almond guy like me, it's like kid in a candy store.
Yeah.
Except it's fucking almonds. Now, one of the things is my dad he was a sales engineer.
Mm-hmm.
And so his job was to sell to like companies that had like it's like essentially a step above farm equipment. It's not like tractors and shit like that. It's processing like grain elevator stuff and like hammer mills and all that kind of stuff. He would sell and design whatever it was they needed for those processes, and then sell also all the equipment that went into the job.
Okay.
So design it, sell it. That's why it's sales and engineering sales or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So like Blue Diamond was one of his customers, or Hershey's, or all up and down the Central Valley. There were places where he would go and sell to their needs, essentially.
Wow.
Yeah. And anyway, that's the reason. Part of the reason why we went there is because one of the things that
it was like, take notes of everything you see, son.
Like the almond hulls themselves that get peeled off the almonds are used in other like industries.
Oh, okay.
Like media blasting or, things like that you would never think. Or like an above ground pool, you put almond holes underneath it instead of like sand, and it would be cheaper. Right. And it's more natural. So yeah, anyway, stuff like that.
Probably less expensive than sand too.
Sand's pretty pricey.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of surprising to see how expensive sand is. Maybe because they make glass out of it. It's in demand.
Hey, what are you gonna do with the sand? It's a limited supply.
Absolutely. I mean, in theory, the Earth's just making it all the time.
Right.
It's just like when you and I are sitting here, both of us are making poop right now. That's sand for the world. It's weird to think that no matter who you see walking around, they're making poop.
Yeah. It's just collecting.
You can't see it.
They're doing it.
But it's happening.
It's happening.
It doesn't matter if it's
actively happening.
Lady Gaga or
Bo Jackson.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who it is. Trump.
Yeah. At some point,
everyone's making the poop.
At some point, he's pulling that pants down or changing a diaper and shitting.
Oh, that guy shits all the time. In more ways than one.
We're near time. Hey, did you hear that Taylor Swift got engaged?
I did. She's also making poop. And so is her fiance. Yeah, I did.
Big shit.
That is...
it's always be funny to me. You're like, you're fucking famous and a billionaire and a star. And at some point...
She's just sitting on the throne.
She's just pants down.
Yeah. It's weird to think about that or even to talk about it, right?
Yeah.
But everybody does. Everybody poops.
Every single person.
Yeah. I don't know any. Even Michael Jackson had to sit on the shitter.
Yeah.
That dude probably had some sort of poop extractor, I assume.
Whoa. Michael's pooping.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably one of the few people that could afford like a poop extractor.
Right.
You know, everybody else just has to.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's bizarre to think about.
Yeah.
You're like, I mean, and then, you know, whatever you have to clean that up at some, you know, up until the point you had a bidet, you are someone that had your pants around your ankles.
Oh, yeah.
And you're reaching back
You're just
and wiping the ass.
Yeah.
You're like making shit tickets.
Shit tickets. I haven't heard that one. What was it my old carpool chick April used to say? Oh, that's right. Tapping cotton.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I'm tapping cotton.
Man.
Yeah, everybody does it.
Everyone's pooping, man.
Yeah. It's the cool thing.
Yeah. It was just yesterday I found out my wife made the poops.
Oh, damn, she does? I didn't think she did that.
She's got a rough day tomorrow. She's getting a tooth pulled.
Oh.
So she's got
They're going in from the rear.
Yeah, they're going in from the poopas. So she's going to be like most of tomorrow narcoticed out.
Oh.
She is, I don't know how you are with dentist, but she is paying for and opting for the knockout. She's like,
so is it like
she will be fully sedated.
Does she have like just a tooth that's bad, or does she have what do you call them?
Abscess? Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom teeth.
It's a tooth that I think has an abscess, and there were options for like a surgical fix, I believe, or yank it. And she's like, just yank it.
I mean, I'll do it for free with a pair of pliers.
Right. She would not last.
We can knock her out. It's
she'd
fine.
be like passed out, and then she'd be like those roller coaster.
Oh yeah, where they wake up and they start.
You're still alive.
Yeah, exactly.
She's like, they're gonna knock me. I told them, "No, I need to be knocked out. I don't want to hear the sound of a thing on a thing. I don't want to hear a tool making an RPM spin up. I want to be knocked out."
Yeah.
And so they're like, okay. So I think her appointment is tomorrow at 8. She's got like a whole host of fucking narcotics and pain meds. I'm like, well, you need to just grin and bear it, and then we can sell these and help pay for our college educations for our children.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully she doesn't get the dry socket.
# just kidding. Selling drugs is bad.
Unless you get away with it.
Right. Unless you know a guy. So she's, I'm sure probably at this point she's a little nervous, anxiety. But that's her. And then, because it's a holiday weekend.
Yeah.
So she has an off day for Friday. So she is like shooting for a long weekend so she doesn't have to struggle too hard on a Monday with sore jaw.
Okay, so she's off on Friday and taking off tomorrow.
Right. So she's only taking 1 day
How
off.
many days do they say?
I want to say she said it was like a 2 or 3 day
She should have
turnaround. So
time.
she should be fine. She could be tender on Tuesday.
Sure.
But she will be allowed to work on Tuesday.
Which
is perfect because, Friday's off, Saturday, Sunday.
Monday's
don't do
a
anything.
holiday.
Don't hurt anything. Monday's a holiday. Tuesday, can you swing it? You'll know by Monday, probably late, whether or not she can pull it off or she has to call in. So,
well, Godspeed on that.
Yeah, good luck, wife.
Jeez. Oofta.
I mean, some women got proposed to, but you're getting teeth pulled, so. And she'll probably spend most of tomorrow in like a catching up on T-Swizzle in her medicated, painkillered state.
Well, isn't that going to be the drive where she's got all the gauze and is loopy as fuck?
Yeah, I've thought about putting. Well, she won't listen to this.
Put the
by the time
Insta360
put
in
the
front of her?
360 on the console and just
yeah.
be like, "Hey, babe, how you doing right now? Is this real life?" Like, oh, I assure you it is.
Why does my face hurt?
Well, the question you should be asking yourself is, why does my pelvis hurt? Hashtag sorry, kids.
You're just lucky I saved you from those traffickers.
Yeah. I have some special skills.
That's right.
But they're all dead now.
Yeah. I'm John Wick of the traffickers.
Yeah. Of the anti-traffickers.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, you're safe right now. But they punched you real hard.
Yeah. Wow.
Anyway.
Good luck on that.
On that note, you should return the cart.
Should wash your ass.
Wash your hands.
Check your oil, Tony.
Stay up to date on your shots.
Make the call if you need to.
Register to vote and vote, please.
Do the kindness.
Pick up a broom. Wear a helmet.
Wear a helmet.
And we'll catch you next week.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Bye.